This is a review of the Bandit Crystal Carbon Helmet, and I bought this from FC Moto in Germany. And what I want to look at in detail is the build quality of this Bandit helmet. Now, compared to other carbon helmets I've got, this is very poorly made. The first thing that struck me when I opened the visor is the carbon started to delaminate here. It's either been hit, but there's a fracture in the carbon resin. The resin's delaminated, as you can see, and the fractures progress up underneath the visor there. So this is a brand new helmet, but it's reject. It should never have come out of the factory. The other area where it started to delaminate is just here, and you can actually feel what's going on there. And as you'll see in the reflection, the nature of the resin, the way it's been laid or cured into the carbon, is very uneven. It's not been polished back, and you can see just about the pock marks, and more so on the top of the helmet. It's difficult to pick up. Let's see if I can just catch the light on it. There, if you can see in the reflections, they're basically holes that go down. They're two points, if you can catch it in the reflection. 2 points, pinholes in the resin that go down into the carbon. It's okay if you're painting it, but you know, if you want to wear it as a plain carbon helmet, then it looks rubbish. The other thing that really detracts from its just general feel is that it's very, very soft. Now, compared to a normal crash helmet, you would expect there to be some resilience, but this thing, you know, I can squeeze it with one hand. This is just, might as well just be some sort of plastic toy. It's not really what you would imagine a crash helmet to be, even though these aren't certificated to be used on the road. They haven't passed any standards. This is really a show helmet, but at the very minimum you'd expect it to offer some sort of protection. It's a helmet, for heaven's sake. As a helmet goes, for looks, it's nice. Lightweight, unbelievably lightweight. It's 950 grams. Lining is okay. I can't really catch it in the light terribly well there. But yeah, compared to my other helmets, this just doesn't compare. For what you're paying, it's terribly overpriced. This should be sub £100, sub €100, nowhere near the asking price of nearly €450 plus postage and the rest of it. So I'll be out of pocket on this deal. I'll have to send it back to FC Moto in Germany. I would not recommend buying this helmet. To all intents and purposes, it's rubbish. If you're planning on painting such a helmet, you'd be wasting your money. You can't really use it as a proper motorcycle helmet. Build quality is atrocious. How long you'll get out of it, I don't know, when they're making it out of such thin carbon. And just as a comparison, this is the type of helmet that I use. This is a brand new one, Uvex. Just picked this up on eBay for £125. Normally they go for about 400 or 500, but this is a good helmet. I use these all the time, hence why I bought another one. Absolutely superb. Build quality is fantastic. The lacquer has been applied as you'd expect it to be. And in terms of resilience to any sort of distortion, then essentially you can't. There's no flex in that, and it's all properly certificated, whereas for some reason this is going to be fiberglass shell, which it's not, it's carbon. But even so, I think they may have run out of stickers. But would I buy another Bandit helmet? No, I would go straight to Simpson, even though they don't make carbon ones in this style. And Simpsons are heavier. This is only 950 grams. Simpsons are about 1600 grams. But no, this is not worth the money.